Hello, I'm Abby, and this is my polenta casserole. It's a really good dish. My family loves it. Everybody's family loves it. Everyone who tastes it loves it. So we have some onions that go in there. Sometimes I get red, sometimes I get yellow. Depends on what I have. Pepper, and I prefer the diced tomatoes instead of stewed. We love these diced fire roasted green chilies. Can't get enough of those. And also sweet corn, some chili powder, and then I use 2 of the polentas. These are in the refrigerated section of the store by the tortellinis and stuff, and they have plain or sun-dried tomato, and I like to put sun-dried tomato in there. Sometimes they have some different flavors. And then I use the diced garlic. It's very easy. You don't have to dice it up yourself. Some olive oil, salt, pepper, and cheese. Whatever cheese you have, cheddar or Monterey Jack, anything like that. And then 1 yellow squash, 2 green, and some butter for sauteing. Onions in the pan to saute. And because this is a special occasion, I'm using real butter. I'll put a little pepper in there. And a little bit of salt. And then we'll just let that saute. So while that's sauteing, we're gonna chop up our vegetables, or actually our squash. And whatever size you like them. I like mine a little smaller pieces. Alright, looks about good. And we're going to add these here to the skillet. And then the green ones. It doesn't matter what order you add the next ingredients in. Now, if you like a little more garlic, add a little more. If you have a family member that doesn't care for garlic, just add a little less. But I use about 2 teaspoons. And open up the sweet corn. Drain it. You don't want your casserole too soupy. Add that to the skillet. And the chopped tomatoes. And then 2 of the diced chilies. And these are mild. If you like it spicier, get the hot ones. So that's all of the canned ingredients. Got my garlic already. We'll add a little bit of olive oil. And 2 teaspoons of chili pepper. Again, if you like it hotter, add more. But it adds a little spice. And a couple pinches of salt. And a little bit of pepper. And now we go to the stove. And we'll put it on medium-high just to warm up the ingredients and mix it all together and get those flavors mixed in. And my family will be eating this tonight, and we like a little more garlic, so I'm going to add a little bit more garlic. There we go. And our onions are coming along nicely. I think we're going to add those now. And those are nice and caramelized. Mix it all in. Okay, we're gonna let it just cook for a little bit. And if you're not used to working with the polenta here, this tube style, you want to cut it over your sink because it's full of water. There, just comes right out. So when you cut the discs, you want to cut them into about 1/4 inch. That way you don't get too much polenta in one bite. Okay, we're going to add this to our casserole dish. Now, you want to prepare the casserole dish by putting a little olive oil in the bottom. I don't measure, I just go like that. And spread it around. And get it up the sides a bit too. And you want to add the discs to the bottom, nice and neat. Just start with the one tube of polenta and layer it on the bottom of the casserole pan. So next, we're going to add some of our ingredients. We're going to add our ingredients over there on the stove into this dish. We're going to put another layer. And once you get a little bit in there, spread it around on top of your polenta discs. And you want to save about half of it because we're going to use it for another layer. Okay, now cheese. Use about half of your cheese, so 1 cup. I'm not going to measure it out. And we're going to layer this on top of the other 2 layers. And it is ready to go in the oven. Now you want to set the oven at 500 degrees, and this will cook for about 5 to 10 minutes. You're just browning up the top of the cheese and also looking for the bubbling around the edges.